Hello, people. Uh, Good to have you guys here. This is Alashola Umio. 1 second. Mambo. Right. Thank you guys for joining me for this video. It's good having you guys here. In this video, I am going to be talking about, I believe it was a couple of weeks back, we did the part one of how to identify a water child, omo-omi. This is part two of the same topic. The reason being I don't like my videos stretching on for too long, but I felt that there are some of these facts that I needed to mention, and so I thought, okay, by all means, if if you're one of these amazing children. Hello, Sister Funke Ayatomi Sholupe. Wow, that's Sholupe. Is this from Shararemo? Because we have a lot of lovely Sholupe from Ishara. But even if you are not from Ishara, you're welcome here, my sis. Wonderful to have you guys here. This is Alashola. Like I said earlier on, I'm going to be kicking in a bit of Yoruba here and there. So you guys are aware that I'm originally from Africa. Even though I live almost all my life in England, I always go back and forth home all the time. So I always I'll try the best that I can, to explain here. If you found out, if you are one of these omo-omi water child, water children that I'm going to be speaking about in this video, by all means do more research. Also, there's a part one of this video of the same topic. Try and I can refer you to that also. It's wonderful having you guys here. Reason I'm doing this is, if you look around us, for example, in my younger days, as much as your parents or whichever way you found yourself, there's some stuff that I felt that, if Kanipe stuff that I now knew for a fact, if I had, if there's somebody that, even if it was just a video or like a book or something, that like a sat now, that would have, explained to me, what are my taboos, who I was, blah blah blah. Even though you have your family there, you're from royal family, you have all the dreams, you have all these skills, all these gifts, but you can't, so it's all over the place, so I couldn't actually put my hands around it, you see, so I thought, okay, I'm going to come out and do a bit of do the bit that I can on this topic omo-omi, so that hopefully if it finds you wherever you are, if it resonates with you, all that we're talking about, then you want to do more research. You want to, sit down, because there's no escaping it. If that's where you are from. So the best thing you can do, what you can do is to find out more details about, because like I said, omo-omi, water children, water has a lot of bodies, isn't it? We have olokun, adolokun inibe, that's the ocean, and then we have olosa, that's the sea, and then we have omo-odo, and so on and so forth. So, but the point, the traits that I'm mentioning in these videos is going to cut across omo-omi. So you are the one that's going to pick which one, which one that's happening to you, which one that you think, oh, that's me right there. Alashola is actually talking about me there, So it's you that is going to break that down, and also once you are able to identify yourself as one, don't just leave it like that. I am going to do the best that I can. Obviously, it depends on individual, what they decide to do with their life, what the way you everybody we all have their own. We are all at a different stage of in our journey. Some are at a stage where they had enough of whatever misfortune they are going through, and all they're looking for now is answers. How they're going to move forward, how they're going to be able to achieve their life purpose, their destiny, why the reason why they are here, and whatever it is that they're going to need to be able to achieve that. Whereas we have others that they maybe they're still at the stage where they are ready, just going with the flow, that okay, kuburu, what happens jare, God will do it. A lot of people are like that. God is like they forgotten that look, it's not koribe, it's you ló máa gbẹ́rù ẹ̀, you have to gbẹ́rù ẹ̀ kó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ fọ́, ó ní tó máa gbẹ́rù ẹ̀ dé before you can ask someone else to come and help you. You that has the load, you are standing there not doing anything, and then you're expecting God to bring ladder from heaven, or someone somewhere to just come and then break that down. It doesn't work out like that. You see, we have to be proactive. You are the one that has to take the leading role in ensuring that your life purpose, you are able to accomplish that. Whatever it is about washing by that, you are able to achieve that. How so that at least that's the purpose, the reason why I'm doing this video, so that if you just somehow there, if it resonates with you, you want to do more research, because if you are truly omo-omi, you are a water child, a lot would have been happening in your life. If you are not on that path, or you are not doing what you are meant to be doing, then probably you are facing a lot of obstacles, maybe difficulty, so a lot of struggles going on there, that you yourself, you probably would have done a lot of stuff. They're just going to be taking your money, because a lot of, mostly, that's another thing. I believe I said it that in the previous video. This kind of being, this omo-omi, the children of the water, they, because of the gift, because of the energy that they possess, a lot of all these spiritualists, all these babalawo, fani o, oníṣègùn o, any of them, they you go to them, if they are able to spot that, and you that actually has that energy, you are not even aware of it, or you are aware of it, you think it's nothing, then all they're going to want to do is, they won't do anything to help. Well, not all of them. There's maybe you come across a good ones. I don't knock everything, but I can guarantee you 80% of them is going to be how they're going to extract that energy from you. Town number so becomes their own. That's what they are, because they think, oh my God, this, and he or she is not even aware of it. You see, so. But if you are aware of this, you know yourself that okay, you go by, this is what's going on with me. You have, like I'm referring back to my wonderful having you guys here. I want more me today. I can see what our children there, beautiful people. Lovely having you guys here. I want me to what our children are here. As I was saying. For people that you've not, maybe a theory, actually, I will refer you to the first video, because there was a lot of traits there that this is a continuation of that. This is part 2, and hopefully the next 1 or 2 weeks I'm going to do the taboo. Then that's the one I'm going to round it up there. Because I've actually won myself. It gives me great pride to come here to come and do this topic too. Because I believe you guys are my clan. To help you guys. Because I want things that I went through, a lot of challenges that I went through. I believe in this video, I'm just trying to I'm hopeful that it will reach you, that someone somewhere out there wouldn't have to go through that struggle. That I went through, that you can sort of fly over that and move on to you know. That's that. I believe that's the purpose of this video. That I believe that I'm going to do something the best that I can. I'm on to and bear my, my tribe, because our tribe with me here. If you tell me whatever I'm coming here to do, back to that, but one at my old age, I've done everything I am here to do. That's where I'm going to go back to. It gives me great pride to be able to come here to at least share some of my own experience, traits, and how I went through it. Every day nobody knows everything, but at least I know better than I used to, and I can say that with confidence. So that's why I'm here. So I will refer you, like I said earlier, on to part 1 of it, and then hopefully you find anything resonate there. If at the end of the video I'll wait, maybe it could be after this part 2 or after the taboo. If it resonate with you, and look where you are in your journey right now. Are you, have you been able to reconcile with your heavenly mates and wegbe? Are you back in the fold? If you are there, then things should have eased up, dada. Because you have the necessary support and help that you're going to need. Omo-omi, you are not meant to come here to suffer, to struggle. But if you don't know who you are, if you don't know how to tap into this energy that's yours, they won't do their way. But if you do not know that, and the worst case scenario is, if they've taken a good idea, that's your wealth basket, they've taken that from you, and someone else somewhere is using it, and it could be anybody. I've had a lot of experienced people that it could even be their own parents that will take it from them, because maybe they are female, and maybe the mom or the dad will think, okay, how they think mostly in Africa, or even not only Africa, anywhere, they think, oh, Obirini, she's a female, what's she going to do with all this wealth? What's she going to do with all this good luck? At the end of the day, she's going to end up in somewhere's house and be a housewife and be cooking and be cleaning. Take it from her and give it to, they might want to give it to the male child in that family, the one that doesn't have that. Or it could even be another female. Sometimes the parents, they can sometimes play God, sometimes. So if that's not the end of the world. Some people, it could be a relationship they were in, the person maybe wasn't about love, or anything, just the man or woman understand that they've got this thing and they took it from them. That's not the end of the world. It's you that has that thing. You need to take now to stand up and see the way you can recover it back. All of that deliverance, I'm not knocking anything. I know what I'm saying is for sure. It's not, I'm not saying don't go to church, don't go, I'm not like that. I believe all faith is, is, as long as it's leading to light, then I'm up for it. But it is whereby where they are exploiting people, you have a problem already, and then you're going to somewhere else, they're going to make it worse, because so you're now from fire pan to fire here, so it's in that context that I'm talking about, you see. So you need to, you equally need, not that you go there, you be fasting for 100 days, nothing happen. A lot of people uncover my waste and just love wasting their time, and then you will come out, people look at them, because if you are truly, you are for truly here, like she's something to come and do something here, your purpose, that life purpose is a huge, is a massive one. I can guarantee you will not have that peace of mind until you are able to achieve that. You will do your mile lot or extra mile every day. You will do research. These days, if you go on internet, you actually do. There's a lot of literature there. There's a lot of informations there that can guide you. Here at Alashola, we have Ifa here. You can do Ifa divination where it's real. How you're going to link back. What's actually, before you know what happened? How did it happen? Where do I go from here? You see. And then until to get it, because it's not far, it's nothing difficult, but it's how you're going to go about it the right way. You're going to go the right person that is going to lead you back to light. Once you are reunited with your mate, you're smooth sailing, because you yourself, you have that gift. You have gift of dreams, of vision, of intuition. It's all there. It's only when they tamper with it, then all that gift, all that skill will leave you. That is why omo-omi, you dream or you sleep, you don't dream. There's something is happening. They already want to blindfold your spiritual eye so that you don't see anything anymore. Omo-omi, a water child, you don't have intuition, you don't, you are broke. I mean, you might not be, I might be a billionaire, but you shouldn't be struggling how to, your day-to-day existence. It shouldn't be something that only I'm assigning from one pillar to post. No. You see, and a lot of stuff like that has happened. You need to retrieve, no matter, but there's nothing they're going to do for you, because if you go to use this oil, use this black soap, I'll talk about that in the taboo. That will even make your situation even worse. Worse, because you are now using something that is a total opposite to where you are coming from. And you started to eat. Some of these people, they will prepare some stuff for you. It will be like, for example, omo-omi. There are a lot of omo-omi. Olodo, you are not meant to be eating catfish. Some of them is the people that they will go to. It will be the same catfish that they will use to prepare concoction for them to eat. They will call it asige. It's making their situation even worse. You see, and so on and so forth. So some of the people that is even giving them this, they don't know nothing about it themselves, because they are not from that kingdom. So be like they'll say, Atomani pe Hausa in the house Fulani. If you want to give them Ogun or whatever in Africa, they will ask you first, have you tested that thing? Do you suffer from the same problem they've got? If you said no, you've not, no, you don't know, they will not take it from you. There's no way somebody that doesn't know nothing about that kingdom, ocean, or where Tobatiwa, and then they are the ones that are going to come and prescribe for you what you are meant to use to rectify everything that's going on. It's not going to happen. So I thought I would say that here. I'm going to continue now with the how to identify a water child. Some of the signs, their characteristics, the traits or behavior, that would have been happening. If you are one, if any of them resonate with you, then you want to do more research. Here, I'm going to start with water child or children. They are neither particularly not fearful or reckless. So and has a balanced approach to danger. So some, he's talking about being brave. A typical omo-omi, a water child, they are not reckless in the sense that they will ignore danger where they see danger and just say, because I've got this power, I can, nothing is going to happen to me. At the same time, they are not the kind of person that are afraid of anything, per se. That that thing is going to happen, and what else? But what, they are smart in the sense that they are able to, they will do risk assessment of that situation, whatever that thing is, even if it involves them driving to the corner shop. So they're not going to say, maybe it's the day you are not meant to go out, or there's no petrol in the car, or something. They are sensible like that. They will do risk assessment on every little area of their life, and they're always planning. They will strategize on how they're going to make their move. They are not the kind of people that just do things without planning, or being reckless, or just going with the flow. No. And so the couple with the fact that they are fearless kind of soul, but at the same time they will do risk assessment. They will plan ahead. They will look uh, at the pros and cons of whatever it is they're about to embark on. No matter how small, if it's a journey, or if it's an endeavor, if it's whatever that thing is, they would look at it from all angles, to ensure that by the time they are landing, they're going to be sitting at the right side of the table. If you understand what I'm trying to say. And also these souls that I'm talking about here in this video, these water children that I'm talking about, they are full of wisdom. Also, from very young age, their family, in case you have one of these amazing children with you, their family and loved ones, they would have the parents, they would be able to, there's something peculiar about them. With the way they talk, the way they behave, the way they interact, it's almost as if, they will do all of this in a way that's older than their age. You see, that you can't help but noticing that. Also, these beautiful souls that I'm talking about in this video, water children, a water child, some of them are not party or clubs or rave lovers. There's some of these beautiful souls that I'm talking about here. They, even if they do find themselves in a social gathering like that, you see they're gonna make sure that they spend minimum amount of time as possible. You see, they would you can tell that they may not come across as being uncomfortable. They might actually dress like peacock, or the men are very, very handsome, beautiful, that very, very handsome, adorable, that women always, they will go up, probably go up to them, go to Casimo. But what am I trying to say here? They are not, some of them, you find the one that are omo-olokun, the olokun's children, those ones, some of them, those ones, they are party lovers. But there are some like you see from omo-olodo, so that's why I said earlier on in the videos that part 1 and this as well, you need to find out which one you actually belong. Are you from the Olokun, Abi Olosa, Abi Olodo, or and so on. So you actually you know which one. Oh, that's me right there. You see. So, but there are some of them that they have this strange way that they don't, socializing is not their it's not a big thing with them. If they have to, then they will do that. But their loved ones, people that are close to them, they know that it's not one of their hobby, like hopping from one club to the other, going from this rave to the next, going from that party to the some of these water children. And then we have other ones that are their party animals. I think some of them are like omo-olokun. They do that a lot there. So if you find yourself you just hate social gatherings, because the energy there, these are sensitive souls we're talking about. They take on all the energy that's around them, pam pam pam. So some after that party, they might need like a 3-4 days to recharge themselves, to purge themselves all those negative energy or that doesn't belong to them, before they can get back to their normal rhythm. So you find out that some of these omo-omi, they absolutely, they don't like social gathering. Some of them prefer their own company. They're never boring. It doesn't bore them. They don't feel alone when they're by themselves. As a matter of fact, they love it. They sort of, that solitude is something that they crave. So where some other people would, they'll say, oh, they just constantly need somebody to be there, to be around them, to share them up. These souls that I'm talking about here, these ones that I'm talking about, this total opposite. When you have too many, you can never go to their house and you see people coming back. No. because that's their paradise there. So if you are one of these souls, and don't think you are there's something bad about it. No, no, no. It's that's just the kind of person you are. That's your soul there. That you just embrace it, and it's beautiful. Also, some of these lovely souls that I'm talking about here, like I said earlier on, they enjoy their own company. They are never lonely when they are by themselves. They are also bearer of good luck, fortune, and favor. What do I mean by that? This omo-omi, they are normal elements. So if their luck has not been tampered with, if their destiny has not been somehow tampered with, if everything is still the way that's the way the universe has created them, then all of this will apply. Meaning they are bearer of good luck. Wherever it is, where other people are finding difficulty, there's some stuff people want to achieve. People are going there. They always come face to face with brick. They're not able to achieve it. This omo-omi here that I'm talking about, they will go there. No matter how difficult that thing is, they're going to achieve that. They would achieve that. Favor always locate them, even when they were not looking for it. People will come up to them. They will, a lot of help. Oh, I want to do this for you. I just want to do that. Stuff will come from nowhere. You see, that is if they are in their element. Breakthrough is like an everyday occurrence. Good luck is like that lives with them. Fortune and prosperity and whatnot, love. These souls that I'm talking about here, they are a bundle of abundance. So when they find out there is opposite is happening to them, then something is wrong somewhere. Also, if you see yourself, that's another one I thought I'm going to mention here. This omo-omi here, water children. So most of the time they are beautiful souls that you see them, both the male and female. But there are other times also that they might look less attractive. That they might even look themselves in the mirror and be thinking, no matter how they adjust their hairstyle, they do their makeup, the amount of they might even change clothing, like what sort of is it the clothes I'm wearing today, or what is it? Somehow they just don't look in the mirror. The makeup they do is not going to work out that day or that time. If it's a man, it could be the way he's put on his suit or his shirt, or somehow he's going to appear. They will look less attractive than they normally they used to. I think this could do something to do with the moon or the time of the month. So when the moon is going away, and then because don't forget there's a big link with the moon and the sea, because the tide of the sea. So if this is happening, then you're probably one of us. Welcome on board, darling. Also, if you see yourself flying in your dreams, this is a big one in Africa, back in Africa. And they will say, oh, that shows you are a witch. That means you fly at night. Pardon me, let me just sip something. If you see yourself flying in the dream, or that doesn't mean you are a witch, or you are into witchcraft or whatnot. I don't say anything bad in that actually, but it could be that would happen, but from when you hit self-realization, then it stops. You see, that is happening because you're not fully aware of who you are. You're not there yet. So it's that dream will continue to come. You'll be flying from one place to the other. But from when you united with your heavenly mates, you are doing all you are meant to be doing. Things that started to move for you. You now know who you are. You are in the driving seat of of the car or whatever it is of your life, you are in charge, then you will see that dream about flying will disappear. You see, so you don't need to be concerned about that, but that's normal. Also, the female should understand that. That's another thing I need to mention in this video. The female of this omo-omi water children, they must, you guys, you must understand that when you get married, then your fortune, luck, whatever it is going to be transferred to your husband. That's another thing I thought I'm going to mention in this video. And so when you look at that, a lot of people, especially when they are over here, it's normal, it's the norm, isn't it? Because that's the normal expectation. Especially your female, even if you are lucky, they say, you they send you to school or whatever, you have a bit of education, and but the ultimate thing, what they are planning, your parent will be expecting is for you to settle down, isn't it? Find somebody and get married and settle down and have children and become a housewife or whatever it is you want to end your life. But I believe I need to say this in this video, that a lot of water children, the female one, you need to understand that, and there's nothing bad in that. If as long as you are aware of it, and if it's fine, if that situation is nothing bad in your own eye, Tomo, you accept that. It is whereby the ones that will usually come is Alashala. The husband is doing well since they marry, and now he's taking her luck, he's taking her destiny, he's stealing her. I said, no. This is something that you should have been aware of from word go, right from the beginning, because that's how it works in this part of the world, in the part of the universe. You see, that if you are omo-omi, you're a water child, all that, but because what you are saying when you marry is you now have a head of your family. This is the person that is now in charge of everything that you got. This is the person that you report to. It's almost like a mini god in your life. You see, so you agreeing to marry them, you sign your marriage certificate directly or indirectly. You said, oh, I'm marrying this person. Then you already sign everything that you've got, both in the physical and the spiritual. You sign it over to that man, and that's the way it is. So you can't have your cake and eat it. Also, if you want to settle down, don't come and be complaining later on. Oh, he took blah blah blah. He took your destiny. He took your good luck. No, because that's the person you've agreed to marry to be. Because the way it works out in this part of the world is the husband is the head of that family, and so everything that you are going to come beneath him. It's automatic from when you marry. That might not be because when they are showing everything about wedding, those are the rules that is not in your front of you. But you would expect that if anybody with their right mind, either you are a male or female, if you are going to take a big step, such big steps, like marrying somebody, you plan to spend the rest of your life with them, that's a big commitment. And so you should have all the info, everything that it entails. Okay, what's going to happen to me from when I sign this dotted line, or I take this person as so and so? How would that affect my standing? How would that affect who I am? How do I affect my life, my journey, everything to do with me? If you can, if when you want, before you start to drive, if you agree that you need to do a driving test, you need to do to go to all these places, you need to study about how to drive, what not to do that. That's even a vehicle, that's a machine. So if you know that that's required anywhere in the world. I don't know about this England, if you don't have your driver's license, you go out there, the police stop you, you're in trouble, because they believe that you don't have the necessary skills. that you need to be on the road. So if when it comes to us driving, we need to get our driver license, and then when it comes to you getting married, I think that's even the bigger steps, because it could determine either you live or die if you get it wrong. So I believe you should do all the necessary research, both in the physical and the spiritual. What do I stand to lose if I do this? What would that's not being that's nothing wrong in that. It's looking out for yourself. It's taking responsibility for your life, and okay, this is a big step. I'm going to be living with this person for the rest of my life. Wow, okay, this is me right now. So I'm living with this guy. Okay, he's a good guy right now, but both in the physical and spiritual, how is that going to impact my life? How is that going to affect me? Is that going to minus me, or is that going to be a plus to me? Is that going to add to me, or is that going to reduce me? Am I ready to go with you? You are ready to lose that? So, but unfortunately, a lot of women, they don't do that. All they are caught up is, they want to be Mrs. So and so. They want to have ring on their fingers. They want to have this elaborate party where everybody dress up. People now know they are Mrs. So and so. So that people can see that, you are now so. It doesn't matter what happened after that. So I believe that is where, and then maybe 5 years down the line, because usually, omo-omi, you'll find out that before you marry that person, you will see, even from very young age, things will be so easy for you. Education, if you are, fortunately you have parents that are ready to sponsor you, you're gonna come out with flying colors, looking for a job that pay money, good money, will not be difficult. Favor will come from everywhere. It could be business. You may be very young, because usually they're very creative souls. They will probably want to start to have their own business. They want to do this, they want to invest in that, and all of that will bring them good fortune. So usually most of them, before they even marry, you see them already, they have their own money. But they find out after this marriage that all of that's going to stop. You see, all of that will stop. And then, because the reason why that happens is all that luck, all the abundance that they have is now being transferred to their husband. So like I said, there's nothing bad in that. If the husband, this is the kind of guy, or this is the kind of person that will look after you, that will not, after the marriage, throw you to the curb, or because even if you start to do that, your mate that are giving sending that money, they will stop giving it to him anyway. So what you're going to find out is, and they're not going to give it to you too, because you are still in that marriage. If you insist you're going to sit down there, then that marriage is not going to be a happy one. Like I said earlier on, a marriage where you don't have money, you're struggling every day, come on. A marriage, whatever it is that you guys are embarking on, no success, every day is a struggle. Before you know it, argument will start, fight, all that love you're feeling, I love you, that's going to go through the window. You see, so, but if you realize this before you even take that step of you getting married, then you're able to know in your mind that, okay, this is what's going to happen, and you're aware of it. And if it's totally okay with you, then no problem. There's not going to be any issue around that. It's only when you've not done your homework, that you don't know what you stand to lose until you lost that thing, and then you now feel it's to use all your star is the one, because they're gonna, wherever you go, they're gonna say, you are meant to be somebody with money by now, so by now you should be living large. But here you are, as poor as a church rat, and they found out, everything's gone to your husband, but they will not explain to you what's happened. You will start to thinking maybe he did some juju to take that from you. No, you are the one that handed it to him yourself. From the moment you marry him, you agree to marry him, both here you in the physical, whatever happened in the physical, you already are, that means that's a yes in the spiritual. That's it. If you pay your head your bride price, or you start to live with him, you're doing what husband and wife are meant to do, that means in the spirit realm, that's what you agree in. That's a yes from you. So I thought I'm going to emphasize on that, about that. Feel free to do more research. Some of these souls, they are, like I said, they are unlucky in love per se, because it's oftentimes they always, they would have something that it could be envy or whatever. You know, it's always sometimes. It's not even sometimes. Relationship is it's always like a big hurdle for them, because it's about having all this abundance and having love also. It's almost like a competition going on there for people. So if you find yourself struggling when it comes to relationship, also some of them, they have this heavenly partner, like a husband and wife, that maybe they are already married in their group before they come here, and so this the husband or wife they left behind, they will not be happy for them here to now settle with somebody calling that person their husband now. They don't mind you have a lot of boyfriend, girlfriend here and there. That's not going to lead to nothing. That is just casual relationship where there's not going to be any talk about you settling down or taking it serious. Then I think the spiritual husband and wife, they can't be bothered about that, because they know that's just a passing thing. Before you know it, she will drop him like that, you know. But it is whereby you now take one, or a man or a woman here, that you now want to be serious. You want to settle down with. You're thinking of getting married to them. You're thinking of having children. You're thinking of spending the rest of your life with it, you know. And then that's where the problem starts, you know. So that is part of that also. Like the queen among them, they can never be happily married living under a man, no matter how much she tries. This also wonderful to have you guys here. The men among them, don't forget the men and the women, the one I'm talking about here, the kings and the queen of their kingdom. There's the kings. There's nowhere this king, the water child or water female, if he was a king of his kingdom where he was coming from before him being here, there's no way he is going to get here now. You as a woman, you're going to want to control him. It's not going to happen. No matter how beautiful you are, no matter how good the sex was, no matter how rich you are, no matter, I don't know what that thing is, there's no way you can control him. Or, you know, you can give him advice. If he loves you that much, he might listen to that advice, you know. But if you're coming from a place of where, or you want to rule him, it's not going to happen. That relationship is heading straight to crash. It's going straight to the sea. It's not that it's a no situation, because that's a king right there. You're the king of his kingdom. So the woman, that is even the wife over there, allows him to marry. But the woman that is going to hang out, you have to be totally submissive in every shape. You have to, you know, because that's a king, you know. So, but that's not so bad, is it here, isn't it? Because we live in a world here where men most of the time are in charge, isn't it? So they'll come to you know, most women will come to accept that goes with marriage, you know. But you see, now it's a different thing with the queens. The queens from that kingdom, she was a queen from where she was coming from, and she's here now, and then it's always difficult to control this kind of souls that I'm talking about. You will not sit well with them. You tell her to jump up, and it's not going to happen. Most of these queens that I'm talking about, if you look at them closely, you will see that most of the time they will have their own, they can sustain themselves. They probably have their own house, they have their own money, they have their own cars, they have their own business. They don't really need a man in that sense to come and feed them or to clothe them. It could be maybe some of them they are planning for companionship, somebody to be with, to spend their life with. It could be in that area. To find that is going to be difficult, because the world we live in here, you hardly find a man that would, not that they're there, but the one that you will say they are submissive, it could be because he's targeting something to take from you. And so because of that, he might say, oh, I doesn't mind, whatever you want me to do, I will do it, my love. Maybe he's targeting how to drain you financially, how to drain you spiritually. There's something from you that he want to take from, that you got, that he wanted to take from you. And so he would pretend for, a limited time before he's able to take whatever that thing is. But what am I saying here? The queens from this kingdom, it's always difficult for them to settle down. Because even if they they are prepared to be submissive, to take whatever nonsense that's coming from this man that's treating her bad, her kingdom, the kingdom where she presided over, where she was a queen over, there's no way they're going to allow that to happen. That marriage, that relationship is going to crash, because they will make sure the arguments, it will be like on a daily basis. Fight will be like is a norm. That relationship, because a lot of people are going to be in that relationship. It's not only just going to be the two of them. The whole of our kingdom will going to be in that relationship. They will make sure they will ruin that relationship, that it doesn't end to nothing, because that's their queen. She's meant to stand alone. She's a leader. She's the head. So she's not going to come here now and then bring this man from nowhere, whoever that person is, and then going to be telling her what to do. It's not going to happen, because that's a queen right there that had a massive kingdom. So all the people from our kingdom, they're not going to be waiting, looking around, why now this guy is bossing her around, ruling her here. It's not going to happen. They'll rather destroy that relationship and make sure it comes to nothing. So if she likes, she may be changing husband or boyfriend, that she's changing her leggings. That's her business. But settling down, some of these queens, they might try a long distance relationship, whereby maybe the man is living in another town, and then she's living, as long as they're not living under the same roof. Maybe they might see themselves from time to time, maybe on a weekly basis or maybe on a monthly basis. Hold on a second. There's trying to close the window there. So that could be the situation whereby, as long as they're not living under the same roof. Thanks guys. I could hear some noise coming from there. Sorry, I'm gonna try and that's better. Right, as I was saying, so it could be they might try that, but there's no guarantee that might even work anyway. But living under the same roof, and then the man, she's having this role of a wife, whereby she's meant to be tending to this man, to look after him. Role of a wife over here, where and there's nothing bad in that, but there's no way our kingdom will allow that to happen. You see, I think that's all I'm going to mention here about this. That brings that to an end. This is part 2. There are lots more, but feel free to do if any of it resonates with you. Like I always say in my videos, it's your life, isn't it? No one can live it for you. Whatever you decide to do with it is yours. You see, if anyone tell you to go, come on. No one can tell you to do anything unless you agree to it. That's it's in that sense that I'm talking about. You see, you are, we all should be in the driving seat of our life, and lovely having you guys here. Of what is it that we want to achieve, how we're going to achieve that. Who are we? Our life purpose. Why am I here? What am I doing right now? Next 5 years. What are what so it's us that is no one can, no matter how much they love you, it's us that you need to find that quiet time to be able to think about that, and whatever it is you are going through right now, if it's not the situation where you really like, then you also are the one that need to take steps in ensuring to change things, or else they continue to be like that, and before you know it, time runs out, and you depart this world, without achieving that, whatever it is that you're here to do. So what am I trying to say is you that take a leading role in your life. If any of this resonate with you, do more research about it. As you guys are aware, we have Ifa here. Ifa never lies. Orumila is always accurate. I don't know what I'll do without Ifa. You can call us here. We do divination here. Whatever it is that you're going through, if I can pinpoint to you, all the areas in your life, that you want, to shed light. Why is this happening? Why is this going through? Am I going through this? What can I do to rectify everything that's gone wrong? Feel free to give us a call here at Alashola. The universe is here also. We have all this living consciousness, that is meant to heal us. But oftentimes, especially when you go with all these religious, people, they'll say to you, don't use herbs to bath, don't stone, that's witchcraft. Come on, they are all living consciousness, So but I will always say that there's no point, there's no need to convince anyone. You are the one that knows what you are going through. If whatever struggling you are facing right now, if you like it, then you can still sit down there. If you know that no, I really need to do something about this, then it's also you that will need to take that step. You see, heaven help those who help themselves. It's up to you. It's all your call. If you decide to say no, this can't continue to happen. Or do you for God's sake? Am I going to continue to live like that? Then it's also you. It's everything. The ball is in your court. It's up to you. You see. So it's wonderful to have you guys here. You guys, don't forget, we still, as you know, we are planning. We already planned Oshogo Festival and Shongo Festival this year, 2025, and we have Ifa Initiation Tour also. Feel free to look through the previous videos, our promo videos, and if you need any more clarity or more inquiries about these tours, feel free to WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp is there, +44 748066 1815 Alashola. Feel free to WhatsApp me. I'll be more than ready to explain it better than this. Also, for people, our website is up and running now. I think a couple of weeks back we had issue with it. Some of you came into my WhatsApp to let me know. Thank you so much. It's been rectified now. Feel free to go there on our website, www.alasholahabspiritual.com. If there's anything you're looking for that's not there, WhatsApp me, or you can call me. I'll do the best that I can to make sure that it's all sorted out. Wonderful having you guys here. I believe that next video we're going to do, then I'm going to round up this topic about what are children. It's going to be the taboos, what and what not, and that will be our next topic, and that will be the end of it. Unless I'm not going to say maybe sometime in the future I might want to do. Oh, sorry, that's my alarm there. So but the next topic will be the taboos, and that will round that the topic about Omi. I'll round it up there. It's wonderful having you guys here. So that's all we're going to be talking about in this video by lovely people. Wonderful having you guys. I could see Mr. Olusegun Okedairo. Yes, I could see my lovely one there. Beautiful having you guys here. Hold on a second. What else do I want to mention? I believe that's that about that. Whatever you're going through, like that's our Ifa divination. Give me a call here. It could be general life stagnancy. It could be relationship breakups, problems. It could be court cases, problem with authority. It could be lack of direction, no sense of purpose, a health issue, mental issue. It could be addiction or depression. Whatever it is, problem in your workplace, your boss is giving you a hard time, or co-worker giving you stress, give us a call here at Alashala. The universe is here to resolve that. It could be spiritual attacks. It could be in the dream. If somebody is sending a spell against you, it could be enemy adversity, whatever that thing is. Family relation issues. It could be something to do with your business, things aren't the way it used to be. Give us a call here at Alashala. It could be trauma release and whatnot. Whatever it is, the issue, the universe is there to resolve it. We're not here to come and suffer. Lord Mary has not created us to come here and suffer. But whatever problem is, the situation also is around us. Now, if we are not able to navigate or find out where to get that result, then that's up to us, isn't it? So give us a call at Alashola. It's wonderful having you guys here, my wonderful people. So I'm going to see you next week. Then we'll be able to round up the taboos. What omo-omi. And don't forget, like I said, water has different bodies. So the taboos might vary from omo-olokun to a child of olokun to a child of olosa and oluodo and lakes and whatnot, omo-oshun. So but what I'm going to do in that video is I would list them down, at least do the best that I can, and then you see the one that resonates with you, and then you can be able to pick that that is me, that there, so that's what I'm going to do, and that will be next week sometimes. It's wonderful having you guys here. So you enjoy the rest of your week. I love you. Odabo. Bye bye. Odabo. I love you.